let's talk about your psychic senses. So, most people know your psychic ability to be as clairvoyant. People think that people that see things or foresee things are the only psychic. So, we have different psychic abilities. And your third eye chakra, if you know anything about chakras, is not the only one responsible for your senses. So, we do have all of these different chakras from the bottom, which is the first chakra, sacral chakra, the second one, the orange color, the yellow, the green, the throat chakra, and then we have the third eye right in between the eyebrows, and then the cosmic chakra, the Om, right? So all of these chakras, they and all of our body has different senses, and they're all responsible for your psychic senses. So you can feel what people call, energy in your gut, right? Like that gut feelings. There's also, um, sense of touch. So when you touch things, you can kind of get information that way. We have our heart. You can feel with your heart. Um, when you feel with your heart, it's a different psychic ability. It's an empathetic psychic ability, as well as your solar plexus. It picks up on a lot of energy, emotions. Now we have our throat chakra. Our throat chakra is responsible for the taste of, with the sense of taste and the sense of smell. We can literally taste something bitter, right? Like I had a bitter taste in my mouth. There's a reason why we say that, because we all have those intuitive abilities and all of those senses, but we're not paying attention to them in certain situations. Some people literally can taste the energy in the room. Okay, you can also taste. You use your taste to discern what foods are good for your body. I also have sometimes a certain taste in my mouth, like certain foods that I need to offer to my ancestors. That's how we communicate sometimes, through taste. A sense of smell. Our sense of smell, we can literally like smell something fishy, right? So you can use your sense of smell to discern the energy around you. For example, if you have any kind of psychic attack or low vibrational energy entity in the room, it will literally smell like rotten meat or fish or something nasty. So we can utilize our sense of smell to protect ourselves, to read the energy, and also to give readings to other people. So as we develop these psychic abilities, we're able to tune in more into ourselves and utilize the senses to first read the situation and get to know ourselves more, and then others. And then we have our hearing, which is called clairaudience. So sometimes people hear voices, but most often than not, it's the sounds. So when your guides and your ancestors want to warn you about something, some people would hear something in their left or right ear. So if it's just like a frequency in the left ear, and maybe it's something positive, right ear, something negative. It just depends on the person. As you grow those abilities, you'll figure out what that means for you. But at first, if you just pay attention to the sounds around you, you will start understanding and getting more information from that. So the more you open yourself up to those experiences, the more you open yourself up and be aware of different sounds, different senses, the more you'll be able to dive deep into your psychic abilities and then figure out which one is the strongest and which one needs a little more development. But as now, so clairaudience is the hearing. Clairvoyance is seeing images. That's what people usually think that all the psychics do. They're clairvoyant, so they see things. Clairvoyance is not actually for all psychic. And like I mentioned before, different psychic have different abilities. Some people are really more of a hearing, right? And then some people are more just touching and clear sentient, which we're going to go into in the next chapter. Clairsentience is the feeling, and claircognizance is the knowing. So some people just know. You probably have that moment in your life when you just knew something was happening, and also like you had the feeling, right? That gut feeling is called clairsentience, and the knowing, it's claircognizance. So we already touched upon that. Here you utilize all your lower chakras, your heart chakra. So clairsentience is the heart, right? It's like you kind of feel a certain way, and then the knowing in your gut, right? Like that's the solar plexus. Those are your lower chakras. The more you start developing those chakras, the more we start clearing and activating them, the better you're going to be able to get in touch with your feelings, knowing with your all of your senses. Okay. Okay, so this is it for our overview of psychic senses. And in the next videos, in the next chapter, we're going to go deeper into each sense and exercises on how to develop all of those senses.